All right, what's going on, YouTube? We're back in it for another one. And the new update, Battlefield 2042, January 31st, 2023. I believe this is update 3.2.1. And it's definitely not the biggest update in terms of content, right? We only got one map rework. But we did get the classes, we did get the proficiencies and all of that. And I would say that it is probably the biggest update we've ever got in terms of how the game actually feels now. It feels like a completely different game. I mean, I can't be the only person right now that feels like the sensitivity in this game is just way off. And I tried it on new gen Xbox, I tried it on old gen PS4 Pro, and it was the same for me on both. It didn't matter like how much I was cranking up the sensitivity, it never quite felt right. I hope you guys don't mind the gameplay. This is, I mean, the map rotation in Battlefield 2042 has always been a problem for me. And unfortunately with this update, like I said, we got the one rework to Breakaway. And for some reason, they only put the map in one playlist, and it was in the Season 3 Escalation Breakthrough playlist, right? So you could play it on Breakthrough, but you also had a chance of getting Spearhead. You also had a chance of getting the rework to Manifest as well too. So I'm just sitting there over and over again trying to get Breakaway. I must have wasted about, I would say, 30 minutes, not even joking, man, trying to get Breakaway Conquest. And then I gave up after about 20 minutes, and then I tried again for TDM for like 10 or 15 minutes, man. I could not get the map. I couldn't. The only way I got this map, I got it twice. I started running out of time. I got it twice in Breakthrough though, and both times I was thrown into a game in progress. It had barely any time left, and I'm telling you, man, the struggle is real. We're talking old gen too. Y'all know what type of gameplays I put up on Battlefield 2042, man. You know what I mean? I'm not like a beast out here, but you know, I could definitely hold my own, right? And I'm talking like my first game, I'm sitting there trying to figure out the sensitivity, man. The guns just feel so much different to me. And I think my first game, I started like 0-4 or some shit like that. I think I finished the game 3-7. But like I said, man, you know, we joined right when the game was pretty much over anyways, but it was just pure craziness. Like, I'm talking chaotic, crazy. Just as soon as I spawned into my first game, my first spawn into the game, I'm getting shot by this dude camping. You could tell he was aiming down sight too, where I spawned at. And then, you know, after I'm dead and I'm just sitting there waiting to get revived, or I'm choosing to respawn, and he's got 3 or 4 teammates just right there. They're all right there aiming down sight at the spot that I spawned at. As soon as I joined the game, bam! Sit down, Gilly. But I'm telling you, man, the map rotation is just, it's terrible in this game. Like, I dead ass for 20 minutes, maybe even more, for trying to get Conquest Breakaway. For about 20 minutes, maybe 25 minutes, something like that, I just sat there and I kept pressing L3, backing out, like search it, backing out, search, backing out. Like, I could not get the map, man. It kept wanting to give me Discarded. It kept wanting to give me Manifest. It kept wanting to give me these other maps, but except for Breakaway. I really tried to get you guys some Breakaway gameplay for this video, and I just couldn't get it, man. Unless I wanted to use my 2, like, you know, 2-minute games that it throw me into in progress, where it's almost over in Breakaway, where I didn't have good games anyways. And this gameplay here, this is not even good gameplay. It was just, dude, I'm out of time. I gotta try to get this video done and possibly make another video in a little bit. And I got nothing left, man. I'm telling you, the map rotation in this game is just too OP. They gotta nerf that shit. It's just way too OP. I don't understand how come we couldn't get, you know, a Conquest playlist for Season 3 Escalation where you had a better chance of getting Breakaway, and then like a TDM playlist for that, and a Rush playlist where you had a better chance of getting Breakaway. I don't understand why they did it just Breakthrough, because my limited time with Breakthrough on Breakaway was just pure chaos, man. I'm talking chaotic, just like you're getting shot everywhere, man. It was nuts, dude. It's like, you know, you think you know where the enemies are. You really don't, dude. You're getting shot in the back. You're getting shot in the side. It was just, it was so fast too. It was really hard to gauge the map. Like, I really wanted to try to get a full solid conquest game in to actually, feel at the map. And I want to see all the changes that they made. And it was just really hard with my very limited time on the map. So I can't even say right now if I think it's good or anything like that. You guys know that I did like Breakthrough in Battlefield 5, and I do play it sometimes here in Battlefield 2042, but it's not my go-to, right? TDM's my go-to now that it's here. Rush and Conquest is probably tied for my second spot of what I'll look to play when I get on Battlefield 2042. So I'm not even going to be really playing this map on Breakthrough. Like, I would rather just get it Conquest, TDM, and see how it is from there. So I can't even at this time tell you guys what I think of the map. It's just my limited time over there in Breakthrough. It was crazy, man. It's getting shot from everywhere and shit. Starting 0-4. Yo, come on, man. I'm telling you, the map rotation too. Fuck. But I feel like with this update, for people that really liked the way, say, like a Battlefield 4 felt, I feel like you're going to feel a lot more at home with Battlefield 2042 now if you gave it a shot. Like, that's what I felt like, right? Like, playing this game with this update today, it was a shock to the system for me. Dead ass. Like, it was, and you guys know, I play Battlefield 4. I play Battlefield 3 and shit like that too, man. But it's just where I barely touched it in the last couple of years. Just one game, like 1 or 2 games every 6 months or something like that. Like, mostly when I play Battlefield, it's been 2042, and the game just, it feels like it's leaning towards that Battlefield 4. There's changes here that will throw you off when you first get on. Like, now you got to hit like the left front bumper to throw your nade, whereas before you pressed up to throw it. Now you got to hold Y on Xbox or triangle if you want to open up the quick change menu to swap out your attachments. It's different, man. Like, in this gameplay here, you got to hold down now in order to equip your grenade launcher when you're using this gun, or if you got it equipped on any other gun, you got to actually like hold it for a while, and for some reason it'll keep swapping your gun from a fully automatic to a semi-auto or whatever it is. I don't know what's up with that. Maybe it's a bug or whatever, but I remember before you always had to aim down sight and then press down in order to switch your gun from fully auto to semi-auto or whatever, right? Now it just seems to do that when you're trying to, throw on your grenade launcher for a second, shoot off a noob tube real quick, and then swap back to, just shooting your gun regularly. It kept fucking me up, man. It got me killed a few times. You got to actually take out the paddles now when you want to res somebody. You got to press up, and you got the paddles, and now you can hold them and charge them up to, it's like how high you're going to res them, like what health they're going to be at after you're done resing them. It's just like Battlefield 4 in that regard. It's not like just a quick res, boom, they're at 100% or whatever. It ain't like that anymore, man. I'm telling you, this game, the mobility and all of that feels a lot similar to Battlefield 4. Like, that's the vibes I was getting. I'm not saying that I didn't like it. It just, Battlefield 2042 feels a little more, I would say a little less athletic in my opinion now. It just, with assault rifles especially, like, I didn't get a chance to use LMGs yet, but with the assault rifles, the aim down sight speed just feels so much slower. Like, in this gameplay here, I'm using McKay, and I tried a couple other characters in this class, and it's just, the aim down sight with these assault rifles right now is just so slow, man. You feel very, like you're stuck in mud. Like, you feel very unathletic. The proficiency with this class is you just get 3 extra mags if you're using an assault rifle, so it doesn't really help your ADS time or mobility or anything like that. It just felt very slow, man. I tried using the SMGs with the medic class, or my bad, with the support class, and their weapon proficiency is if you're using an SMG, you have a faster draw time, and it's definitely noticeable, and it feels all right. But like I said, that sensitivity, man, I can't explain the sensitivity right now, but it just, for me, it feels way different shooting a gun now than it did when this game was new, and it's definitely leaning way towards Battlefield 4 in my opinion. But like I said, I don't have a ton of game time either, man. I barely got to play it because all I did was try to get the new map. I do not have any experience with any of the guns yet. Like I said, we just tried to get breakaway, man. My main focus was to try out the classes and try breakaway, and we did a little bit of that. Barely got to try breakaway, and now I'm here making this video for y'all with my first impressions. So it definitely feels different. Some good. There's some frustrating aspects to this update so far, but I'm definitely interested and keep going with it, man, and see where we get. see what it is at the end of the day. That's all I got for this one. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I hope you enjoyed the video.